Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. The project title is Community-Based User Domain Model Collaborative Recommendation Algorithm. Now going to explain the project. Now going to explain the abstract. Here the collaborative filtering method is used to recommend the items. The classifications are formed using the k-nearest neighbor similarity matrix. The proposed algorithm is used to recommend the items to the users in the communities and also for the guest users. The recommended item to the users in the communities instead of entire social network is an advantage of the proposed algorithm. Now going to explain the data flow diagram. The process starts with considering the dataset. Here we are considering movie lens dataset. There are three datasets: movie dataset and user data and the rating data. After that have to pre-process the data. Nothing but have to upload the data in the database as used for further process. Then we have to authorize the users in the community or also for guest users. Then the user get the request from the users. Based on the request is nothing but the movie. Then we are going to apply the KN algorithm to form the clusters. First have to calculate the distance based on the similarity matrix. Similarity matrix here we considered Pearson coefficient and cosine similarity, and have to find the best similarity value and have to use the best one for the further process. After that have to sort the list of values of the similarity calculated matrix, then get the kth value and find the kth minimum distance values. Then have to gather the categories based on the ratings. After that have to cluster those users based on the rating and the calculated values. Here we have 5 ratings for the movie in our dataset, so here forming 5 clusters. Then have to compare the user given movie and the finally clustered high rated movie, and the output will be the recommended item to the user. Now going to show the demo of the project. This is the home page of our project. By clicking start process we can start the further process. Here the first process, pre-processing the data. For that first have to get the user data. In user data have to load the user data in the term of dataset and have to extract the data. Now the data are loaded into the database. By clicking view button we can view the loaded database contents. Next we have to add the movie data. For that have to consider the movie data set and have to extract the data into the database. By clicking view we can view the loaded database from the data set. Now going to update the rating data. Rating data is nothing but the data set. Have to update into the database by clicking data extraction, and now the data are loaded into the database. By clicking view we can view the data from the database. The pre-processing process successfully finished. Now get the details of the community considered here. Here the number of users in the networks are 100 and the number of users considered here is 43. Next here there is 2 options is there, but if the users data are loaded or login based on the dataset means they are considered as a community user. If new user is coming and want to view the or request the movie means have to register first and then have to log in. If they register and log in means they are considered as a guest user. We are going to give the community user ID and age. Now the community user is logged in successfully. This is the home frame of the login user. Here the login user is going to search the or requested the movie. By clicking view we get the search result, and by clicking or selecting this means the user is selected the movie. Next the KNN algorithm is going to apply the For that have to calculate the distance. In distance calculation we are using the similarity calculation formulas. Here we consider two similarity calculations. Based on the result we are going to select the best one. Now get the user requested and other movies and going to calculate the Pearson similarity, and by clicking view we get the result. And cosine similarity also we get the requested movie and other movies and going to calculate the cosine similarity for the two inputs. Here we can view the result. Next, going to determine the k value. There is a predefined k value for user requested movie. If there is no means user can give on the spot. Then have to get the best similarity result. Here we get the Pearson similarity providing the greater result, so we consider the Pearson similarity results for further process. Next process, sorting. By clicking sort button we sort the process list. By clicking view we can view that. Then have to find the kth minimum distance with the help of kth value and the whole calculated values. For that have to press the determine KNN button. The kth minimum distance is calculated successfully. By clicking view button we can view the calculated results with this one and kth value. Now going to next process. Next process, gather category based on the user ID and the ranking. By clicking view we can view the gathered categories and have to determine the category. For that determination have to form the clusters based on the ratings. Now the clusters are formed here based on the ratings. In our process we are considering 5 ratings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we considered 5 clusters. By clicking the extra cluster details means we can view the cluster details and going to get the recommended movie names by clicking this button. So here we are getting the user ID who requested and the user requested movie, and get the user IDs whoever liked the requested movies, and get the high rated movies those user IDs like the requested movies. Now successfully get the recommended movies for requested user based on the KNN algorithm with the help of two similarity algorithms. By clicking view button we can view the recommended movies here.